What? I don't see any more messages from you, Mott. Did we miss it? Oh, you're not making a joke. You're just asking at the bar. Are you serious, Mott? It's a StarCraft background GIF. Dude, if there's one, like, okay, if this was Heroes of the fucking Pleb, or, I don't know, Lamestone, or fucking Passion Watch, or whatever, one of these other silly Blizzard titles, or World of Friendscraft, then yeah, we'd all be sitting in a circle fucking singing Kumbaya and fucking putting flower petals on each other's heads. This is StarCraft, mate. Do you think we're all friends here? No. Why is Abatha hanging out here playing video games on his own? Him and Kerrigan, this is their fucking corner of the bar. Terran's in the fucking middle, and Protoss is all the way over there. Why? Because they all fucking hate each other, mate. They've actually segregated the fucking cantina on the Hyperion, because otherwise they'd be at each other's throats. They'd be like, you're fucking imbalanced. I mean, look at Raynor's fucking posture. Tell me he isn't complaining about balance right now to Tychus. Tell me he didn't just win a fucking GSL championship and he's in his interview talking about how he can't beat Zerg or Protoss. Fucking riddle me that. Riddle me that, mate. You fucking know that's the case, dude. All right, guys. Let's get into game number 2 here. It is ICYFAR, your freaking awesome replays. It's like Fun Day Monday with a lot more swearing. And, of course, it is the Ignorance is Bliss challenge, where players weren't allowed to scout. Now, remember, these have usually just been submitted by players on the ladder. So I'm imagining the player from my clan down here, an old school regular, is the one who's playing the challenge. The other guy's probably just going to be scouting as per usual. And indeed, we can see dudes coming across the map, so it looks like that'll be the case. Down here, in the bottom right, in the red, representing Taste the Bacon, it is Omamorki. Up here in the top left, about to face off against some blind as fuck ignorant Zerg play, it is Germinal, the blue Protoss. Now, yeah, for you guys who want to get your replays featured next week, remember to always activate that ICYFAR command in chat, even if I'm not live, ! ICYFAR. Next week's challenge is Government Utilities. Jesus, what's the fucking title? It's, oh man, I can't even remember the fucking tagline. Jesus Christ, Pig, you suck at your job. You can't even advertise your own show. It's government refineries. No one does efficiency like government-owned utilities. You're only allowed to mine from each gas with one worker. Have a go at that one. Play some mineral-heavy styles. Send me in your best replays as per usual. Pick your best replay. Submit it through to Eon Blue. I'll cast the best 3 to 5 replays next week, and I'm looking forward to getting some disgusting mass zealot, mass zergling, mass marine games, some weird fucking spine crawler, queen rushes, some cannon rushes, whatever the fuck you're going to make happen with a mostly mineral income. It's going to be good. So get those replays, and it should be great. Someone was saying, hey, what is with the Pig 2 clan? Why don't they get the Pig Pan clan? Is it only the good players get in Pig Pan, and Pig 2 is for the worst players? Yeah, we believe in skill segregation as well. We don't just believe in segregating people of different races in my clan, and in StarCraft in general, we also believe in segregating people based on skill. We have what's called a caste system. I was very inspired when I read Brave New World, and I thought to myself, this seems like a good society, and what is this main character doing? Fucking whining and doubting? Can't he just embrace? Fucking take his soma, his fucking mind-numbing drugs they give out for free, and just have some fun. But he had to fucking try and ruin everything, that fucking idiot. So, yeah, if you join me clan, it's absolutely based on skill. It's definitely not just that you can only fit 100 players in a clan. So after that, we have to have extra divisions, but there's no actual difference between them. It's just, we can't fit them all in one. It's segregation. So anyway, Omamorki here, fighting the urge to fucking go across the map and scout, has said, I've got to stay at home. Yeah, ignorance sure is bliss. I love having no vision as a Zerg player. It's one of my favorite things. It's right up there with choking on testicles. It's also a fun thing to do. Using public restrooms for number 2s. Eating catering at DreamHack events. Check out at Wax Angel, at Saint Snorlax, Twitter, if you guys want to see how amazing that esports catering can get, especially in Europe. Shout out to European catering at events. Fantastic. I love a piece of grey meat and some potato. Nothing better than that. It gets me excited. Yeah, I think Zergs enjoy not scouting about all of those things. So, down here, we've got a lair on the way. We've got a +1 melee. This fucking queen. Now, remember, guys, you're not allowed to scout, but you are allowed to harass. I can only imagine she has her blinders on right now. You know, like those horses, so they don't get freaked out by cars on the road and shit. They can only see straight ahead. This queen, she's ordered not to scout. You're looking for harassment damage. You have to go stand here and try and kill some fucking workers or some shit. For you guys who don't... Oh my fucking... Oh, Omamorki is one of my favorite players. And it's because Omamorki always delivers. For you guys who don't remember, I have an old clip, I don't play that much anymore, where Omamorki drops slow banelings into the main of a Terran and then runs them into the mineral line. The SCVs run away and they burrow. They don't even blow up. And the Terran just loses his fucking mind, doesn't know what to do, sends all his SCVs back on top and his Hellions and gets them all fucking blown up at once. And it looks like Morky wants to do some repeat fucking drippy droppies, has a lair finished, and is like, hey, 8lings down here, let's fucking build some spine crawlers outside your base. I'm not scouting, I'm simply attacking ya. Fucking Morky. Luckily, Germinal over here is like, I'm just gonna make Zealots and Immortals. So basically 90% of the Protoss vs Zerg ladder, according to the questions I get asked in Twitch chat. How do I beat Immortal Charge Lot? How do I beat Immortal? I love you guys. I love your questions. That one has been asked about 27 times in the last month, though. So I can only assume this is literally every Zerg vs Protoss match ever. It's a pretty healthy economy, as people in chat are pointing out. 28 drones for Omamorki. Omamorki was thinking about the bust there, said, no, I'm gonna back off for a sec. We need to bring our spiny boys in. This Overlord, by the way, coming in for one of the speediest drops of all time. The Zerglings inside not really enjoy the sphincter style smell inside that Overlord's insides. It's not quite as hygienic as a Medevac or a Warp Prism, but it will do, and I'm sure they're hoping to not be part of a Hindenburg-style disaster. Thankfully for them, Germinal has fucking shit all that shoots up and wasn't paying attention to the casual 14 seconds of vision of that Overlord floating through behind the mineral line. So, good map vision. Germinal, who's seen a ton of Ling Bane outside of their base, has decided, yeah, they probably just ran home. I mean, there's only about 10 Banelings and 30 Zerglings. Let's just A-move across the map, of course. An educated decision from our beautiful Protoss player. The Zealots are going to just savage those Zerglings, feeling confident, maybe even a tad cocky at this point. Germinal says, well, this is clearly game over. I've cleaved through the first line of defenses. It's time to just go into victory. Let's actually let these guys enjoy the victory. These are from the royal family, the Immortal and the 3 Zealots. Let's let them get a few kills so that we can give them a medal afterwards and be proud. Actually, oh, they might die. We better send everyone in. Why not? Oh, fuck. There's Zerglings in me main base. Shit is starting to get off the chain here. Zerglings in the natural at the same time. Germinal, totally understanding how to use a wall off there, just like most Protoss players on the ladder. And we were talking about how this looks a lot like most Protoss vs Zerg games. Indeed, it looks like it's going to be lost like most Protoss vs Zerg games. The fucking doorman was off smoking some meth rather than fucking watching the door as per usual. Germinal, though, is going to cleave through. I don't know how the fuck Morky's going to deal with this army. That's a lot of shit right there. But the Banelings come in, take out the last couple of probes. There's a few Zealots there, but the Nexi are going down. There's a couple of tentacles whacking away harder than a 14-year-old with a bra fucking brochure, looking up some pictures of some ladies trying on some undergarments. Jesus Christ. Stalkers, Immortals, and Zealots up there. They do save the Nexus with the recall. Well timed there by Germinal. Those Zealots clean up that. There's a single fucking red hit point probe who wants to be a Zealot. He's going to join in. Oh shit! The spine crawlers whack as hard as they can, but it's not enough. Not when you're dealing with that many fucking slicey dicey boys. The Queen goes down as well. Where the fuck were the band-aids when you need them? Morky's in trubs. That's a shitload of Zealots and Immortals, boys and girls. There are Banelings though. With the right hits in the middle of those Zealots, there's a chance. There's still a full mineral line droning, but there's fucking no spawning pool. Morky's like, I better build more drones and more hatches and just hide me shit. Oh, fuck me! Oh, God, Zealots are stupid. It's every time I watch Zealots versus Banelings, and shout out to Hero last night for also doing that in a very top level pro game, I feel like it's like watching those videos where there's American police officers versus dudes on drugs who are like, nah, I'm not going to get down on the ground and put my hands on my heads. I'm like, have you been on YouTube before? Do you know what's about to happen? Of course, out come a few of those fucking nightsticks, 27 taser shots to the face and crotch later, and people are shouting about police brutality. And I'm like, mate, he's an American police officer, and he's telling you to get on the ground. You fucking drop trow, you like chop your own hands off to make sure you don't look like a threat, because you know shit's gonna go down. And that's, I feel like Zealots have the same attitude towards Banelings. They go, we've seen what happens when we charge at the Banelings. We know it doesn't look good for us. We've seen highlights, we've seen SC2 highlights, we've seen Hass's micro up against Serral. You know what? I think it's going to be different for me. Let's fucking charge into the Banelings head first, steroids blazing. Germinal, though, is going to get on top of this hatch. Thankfully, Morky has another base in the bottom left, a spawning pool building there. There's another spawning pool building up fucking here. What? There's shit all units for Morky right now. 2 Zerglings, the only fighty boys. Happen to be a couple of bitey boys. Jesus, if only I could rap, that would have been the perfect start. What rhymes with bitey and fighty? I don't know. But they're definitely not going to be able to kitey these Zealots because they, just shut up, pig. You were about to go down a terrible, terrible place. Thanks, FPS Doug. Speaking of people on Adderall, Jesus Christ, he's a little bit hyped up, isn't he? Thank you very much to the 1,000 viewer host, Base Trade TV. Welcome over here, guys. Thank you very much for sharing your essence with me. Wardy and Rifkin was enjoying your stream earlier today. Who ended up winning out of Goblin and Mana? Did Goblin get the surprise, or did Mana fuck his shit up? As expected, Mana's a fucking beast. Oh shit, bitey boys in the mineral line over here. Fucking Morky hanging on like a champ. Drones running all over the place. And Germinal still utilizing this amazing level of skill. Let's check the control groups. As expected, the Protoss player here, just like Florencio, not control grouping the army at all and running around in a tight pack. I mean, it's been working okay. There's a couple mineral lines back up. I honestly think Omamorki might be on the train to Dicktown right now, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen 16 Zerglings versus 8 Zealots, an Immortal, and Adept, and 3 Stalkers before. But it's a lot like when your little brother tries to fight you and you're like 5 years or more older and you just stick your hand out on his fucking head and he's swinging at you and he can't even reach you, and you laugh, and then he gets angrier, so he tries to hit you harder, but he still can't reach you. And then maybe if he starts actually getting a bit, maybe he ducks down, goes for your nuts, and then you have to grab his arms and you hold them by his side and you sit on him and you keep laughing, and then maybe you grab his arm and you start hitting him in the face. That's what this Protoss army versus these Zerglings should look like if Protoss knew how to A-move rather than ride command. But it's okay, the Zerglings believe this mineral line should be protected. Apparently it's some sort of heritage listed fucking place. They've got to conserve it. It's fucking filled with nature or some shit. This mineral line, on the other hand, apparently free reign. The Zerglings are going to fuck them up. Zealots and Immortals, or Stalkers and Immortals I should say, coming back here. But Daddy Immortal does not give a fuck. The Zerglings, oh, they try to leave, but they just can't. They just can't. There is one more hatch up for Morky. A couple of drones on Smoko just kind of sitting around. Still, I don't think Germinal realizes. No, Germinal's like, okay, 400 Zerglings have come from this corner. You need to fuck right off. Oh, fuck me, the Banelings aren't ready. No! But, oh, Germinal on a beautiful A move, ignoring the Banelings. Incredible micro from Germinal. Are we going to see it once more? Are we going to see it once fucking more? No! Why? You fucking psychopath. Why? You had one job. When he tells you to get down and put your hands on your head, you get down and you put your hands on your head. You don't run at him charging. Banelings are the equivalent of a fucking police officer with his fucking sidearm out, loaded, pointed at your fucking face saying, get on the ground. But the Zealots, they're just too fucking stupid, man. They're like, nah, fuck you, pigs. And they just charge at them. And you're like, oh, here goes another YouTube police brutality clip. Except this one is actually justified because the dude was running at them with a fucking knife. What do you expect to happen? Oh, shit me. Another counterattack gets in. Morky gonna clear up the last couple of probes. There's only a few more left in the main. This mineral line's gone as well. It's just 2 Stalkers and an Immortal. Uh-oh, last probes are getting very fucking low here. 2 Zealots gonna come in, but it might be a little bit too little too late. Angry Zerglings picking off all the probes. There's only one left. That's the last fucking probe right there. And those Zerglings, oh god, they are fucking randy right now. They've been dreaming of killing that fucking last probe for a while, but their dreams were ruined by these Protoss units. I mean, oh, fuck me, man. What have we got? We've got 2 fucking drones here for Morky. We've got a single probe mining gas. I think that's important. Germinal does need a bit more gas. Don't know if you guys know, but it's kind of like when you build a wonder in Age of Empires. If you get 1,000 gas in a StarCraft game, when you both have no workers, you actually automatically hit a win condition. Germinal's cousin told him that. He was definitely being honest. He wasn't making shit up at all. But, oh my god, Morky actually finally does throw in the towel. It's going to be a loss at the end. I thought he was going to somehow pull that out. I was like, Jesus Christ, Morky, you psychopath. I thought he was going to pull it out. Didn't manage to do it. Taps out, GG, but an amazing game. And hats off to Morky. I always say, guys, send in your losses as well. If you have a fucking hilarious, ridiculous loss, get your replays into me. Show me those amazing, amazing games. Because they're some of the funnest to cast. Even if you do end up losing at the end of that. GG, well played, mate.